Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Hank from Wizard's Den, and you are watching Sorcery TCG News. Today, I'll be talking about a recent eBay auction that ended yesterday, and some discussions regarding the final sales price. Here's the agenda for today. I'll first talk about the hot auctions detail, and have some discussions regarding the price and likely outcomes at the actual release of Alpha. So let's talk about the auction itself. This auction started last week, shortly after the Alpha Booster Box and pack openings done by various YouTubers. These are the actual Alpha cards, not sample cards. These cards are in fact cards opened in one of the YouTube videos. No, it's not from me. These cards on auction were provided by Eric's Curiosa, and I believe there were no restrictions about selling off these items. My interest is in the final price it was sold for. This elite card, Infernal Legion, was sold for $101. Now I just hope that the bidder did not purchase this thinking it was a sample card. If it was a sample card, yes, it's certainly a bargain price, and I will be bidding like crazy to scoop it up even though it's not a particularly interesting sample to own in my personal interest. I am thinking it's most likely troll bids, looking at some of the exceptional rarity cards' auction prices. Understandable considering how the cards ended up on eBay. If you check up on the auctions, some of those cards are relisted again. Now let's move to the discussions regarding the price. I would like to point out that this spot price would not be the price once Alpha gets released for real. This is an average elite card. Not bad at all, but also not like a top meta card either. Slightly above average is the best word to describe it. Now, if you multiply this price by the expected number of elites you would pull in a booster box, one booster box will have an equivalent value of at least $3,150 just by the elite cards alone. Currently, an average sold box price goes somewhere around $400 to $500, so the auction price is far too high. There is absolutely no point in buying this card at this point, as buying a booster box is more financially sound. If you calculate the average estimated value of a card by only considering print run ratios, a value of an elite would be somewhere around 0.0194 when the value of a box is normalized to 1, and when only elite and unique cards are considered for the value estimation. Please note that this relative value only considers the print runs, and it doesn't consider any demand side factors or supply chokings at all. But if we just use these numbers for the discussion's sake, an average elite would be priced around $7.76 with a box price of $400. The actual spot price might be higher as this value does not consider the actual supply or the demand, but 13 times this value will definitely not hold. So if you are wondering that this will be the kind of price when Alpha is released, you don't have to be that worried. Now, having said that, in the beginning of the release, singles prices could be higher than expected, that the calculated equivalent value becomes higher than the box price, simply because the supply of singles are low and market evaluation is not set. I would wait off until the dust settles and in the meantime focus on trading. During the first chaotic weeks, I will be trading cards, which is the best method for ensuring no excessive overpay or underpay. Of course, you need to worry about relative card values, and you will need knowledge about which cards are heavily used. For the ones who don't have much knowledge about the game, I will be covering what the hot cards are, including the new spoiled cards soon, making sure you won't accidentally let go of your precious gems, so please stay tuned. What's your thoughts on this auction? Leave your thoughts down in the comments section. So, that's it for today's episode. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for future episodes regarding sorcery. Thanks for watching, and until next time, Have a great game.